The average American has been investing for 10 years and has less than $5,000 to show for it. Think that's bad? Even people who are doing everything right, matching market returns and following all the advice, are still living paycheck to paycheck, wondering why they're not rich yet. Wall Street keeps feeding you this story. Throw some cash at index funds, let compound interest do its magic, retire rich. But investing just $100 a month into an index fund won't make you rich. You'd have to live to be 300 years old before that happens. And I'm going to show you exactly why this advice keeps people broke, plus what actually works instead. Let me start by explaining why your $100 monthly investment is essentially a waste of money. Picture this. You're tossing $100 a month into the market. That's $1,200 yearly. Get a solid 10% return? You made $120 your first year. Congratulations! You can afford 3 takeout dinners at Olive Garden or a 1-year subscription to Netflix. Keep grinding for 10 years and you might hit $20,000. Sounds decent until you realize that's not quit your job money. That's a used Nissan Maxima with 4 bald tires. But here's what nobody tells you about that $20,000. Inflation ate your lunch. That $20,000 may be worth $15,000 in real buying power, while rent has doubled and groceries cost twice as much. Your life-changing investment covers a few months of expenses. You're running on a treadmill. Lots of sweat, 0 distance covered. The math is brutal. Most people hit this wall and quit thinking the whole investing thing is rigged or they just suck at it. Why does this happen? The market rewards money, not effort. Show up with pocket change, get pocket change results. That's not some conspiracy, it's just how money works. But here's the real issue. You're playing the completely wrong game. Everyone's missing the point. Investing isn't broken. You're just playing small ball when you need to be swinging for the fences. You need more cash coming in, and you need to move faster and smarter than everyone else. The people actually building wealth, they're not hoping their $50 monthly investment hits the lottery. They're building systems that pump out cash. Think of it like this. Most people are riding a bicycle with flat tires while the winners are tuning up race cars. They crank up their income first, save huge chunks, then dump serious money into investments. Before I show you what actually works, drop a comment and tell me, how much are you investing per month right now? Is it more than or less than $100? Now, let me illustrate my point with 3 people, all on the same timeline, with the same market returns yet experiencing totally different outcomes. Take Brittney. She's making $45,000 and doing what everyone says is responsible. Puts away $200 every month for 10 years. Gets that 10% return everyone talks about. End result? About $40,000. But after taxes and inflation eat away at it, she's looking at maybe $25,000 in real buying power. She's still at her same job, still stressed about money, wondering where all that compound interest magic went. Then there's Jason. He makes $110,000, so he can invest $2,200 monthly. Same market, same 10% returns as Brittney. 10 years later, he's sitting on roughly $440,000. Even after Uncle Sam takes his cut, that's over $300,000 in actual wealth. Enough to buy a house outright or start his own business if he wants. But Sarah's the real eye-opener. She makes $85,000 at her day job, which is less than Jason, but she built 3 different side income streams that bring in an extra $3,000 every month. So she's investing $3,500 per month. Same 10 years, same market returns as the other 2. Her result? $700,000. She can literally tell her boss goodbye whenever she wants. What's wild is they all played by the same rules. Same market, same timeline. The only difference was how much cash they could throw at the problem. So let me break down the 3 moves that actually matter if you want to change your life. Move number 1, crank your income to the max. Stop trying to save your way to wealth. That's broke person thinking. Learn something that actually pays real money. Some things that work really well. Write ads for local businesses, edit videos for TikTokers or YouTubers, manage social media for restaurants, flip stuff from garage sales on eBay, or create digital templates people actually want to buy. You don't need to be amazing at anything. You just need to be better than someone doing nothing. A decent copywriter making $500 per project destroys someone perfectly investing $50 monthly. Even pulling in an extra $500 to $2,000 monthly changes everything. Invest half of that. Now you're beating most people's entire yearly savings in weeks. Here's how this plays out. Someone working retail for $12 an hour starts learning Canva design during lunch breaks. The first 3 months are rough, terrible graphics, and maybe only $200 total. Months 4 through 6, they land local businesses, earning $800 monthly. By year 1, they're charging $2,500 monthly for social media graphics. They invest $1,250 monthly from that point. 3 years, $60,000 portfolio. 5 years, $125,000. Enough to ditch retail and focus on design full-time. Most skills, you can learn them in 3 months. YouTube's free. The problem isn't a lack of information, it's actually starting while everyone else finds excuses. Move number 2. Build stuff that makes money while you sleep. Trading time for money is a trap. Even at $40 an hour, you're still stuck to a clock. Assets like stocks, digital products, YouTube channels, online courses, and TikTok accounts make money while you're doing whatever. Don't try replacing your job tomorrow. Build income streams that grow over time. A TikTok account that earns $200 monthly in its first year might reach $2,000 monthly in its third year. Same type of content, just way more followers and better sponsorship deals. Once you create it, it keeps earning. An online course teaching Excel basics, for example, can bring in $500 to $3,000 every month for years with very little maintenance. Or a YouTube channel focused on personal finance can generate income through ads, sponsors, and affiliate programs, all while you're doing other things. Let me walk you through how this works. A delivery driver starts posting 2-minute-long workout tips during his breaks. The first couple of months are brutal. He's getting 0 views and feeling pretty stupid about the whole thing. But by months 3 through 6, he's slowly building up an audience, maybe hits 1,000 followers. Then, month 7 rolls around, and he lands his first sponsor who pays him $300. By the end of year 1, he has multiple sponsors plus some affiliate income, bringing in $1,200 every month. All of that cash goes straight into his investment account. When you invest $1,200 every month for 10 years at 10% returns, you end up with $245,000. And remember, that's just one income stream while you get to keep your day job. Your assets are like employees who never call in sick. Send them out, and they work around the clock for your financial freedom. Move number 3, don't waste your wins on dumb purchases. This is where most people trip up. They start earning extra cash and immediately upgrade their lifestyle. New iPhone, pricey shoes, a weekend in Vegas. Don't do that. Instead, put those profits back to work, letting your money grow and multiply. Buy things that make you more money. Better computer, professional software, courses, or pay other people to handle busy work so you can focus on high-value stuff. Here's a simple breakdown for every extra dollar you make. Half goes to investments, 30% gets reinvested back into growing your income streams, and 20% goes toward lifestyle upgrades. This way, you're constantly pushing your wealth building forward while still rewarding yourself a little. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Every time you're about to buy something, ask yourself one question. Does this make me more money or just make me feel good for 5 minutes? Winners pick the money option every time. Here's a few mental traps that may be keeping you stuck. The set it and forget it lie. Passive wealth comes after active work. Throwing $25 at an app won't set you free. That's like planting one seed and expecting a forest. Waiting for perfect timing. I'll start when life calms down. Life never calms down. Winners start messy, figure it out as they go. Playing it safe and following bad advice. Saving every $10 while ignoring chances to make $10K is backwards. You're picking up pennies while hundreds pass by. Warren Buffett talking about index funds isn't your playbook. When you're scraping by on $40,000 a year, you need growth strategies, not wealth preservation. Fear of messing up. Every failure teaches you something. That delivery driver whose first 50 videos got 12 views? Video 51 went viral because they learned what worked. Overthinking everything. You don't need to know everything before starting. Learn enough to begin, figure out the rest along the way. Real wealth comes from action. Learning skills that pay, building assets that compound, and reinvesting profits instead of blowing them on temporary stuff. One skill can triple your income. One asset can pay you forever. You're not stuck because you're not smart enough. You're stuck waiting for perfect conditions that'll never come. If this video just saved you from wasting the next 10 years on $100 monthly investments, drop a saved in the comments.